Hello and welcome everyone to this is the Agonia Activity Super Sunday basically because we have Agonia with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Because two things aligned. On one hand, as you can see, there's a PC gaming show today from Tokyo Game Show, which is new. But then also we saw, which was like, yeah, that's probably gonna be interesting. Then they said there's new stuff about Outward 2 at it. And as you probably all know, we like Outward. We are very excited for Outward 2. So, yeah, we are basically looking, we're like, okay, yeah, you know what? We should maybe look into that. That would be very useful. And also, later today, as you can probably already guess, there is going to be Silent Hill F because, well, Agonia and I, we are very big fans of the work of Ryukushio 7. In fact, I would say this relationship would not have happened without Higurashi. It's not a joke. This is legitimately not a joke. Yeah, I mean, should we tell how that happened? It's actually,
choice.
I mean, it's actually kind of it's a bit it's back in the days when Twitter didn't suck. When Twitter had fun functions like, hey, here maybe a few people you might be interested in following.
And they weren't Nazis.
And they weren't Nazis. They were just legitimately, hey, these are people, other people you follow, maybe they could be interesting, which is such a simple algorithm and such a simple idea. You're wondering, why isn't that done anymore? Because they want to push Nazis. Anyway, so now what basically happened is I look at that recommendation, I see someone named Agonia with a picture of Rika from Higurashi. I was like, a Higurashi fan. I should follow them. And then we talked about lentil stew. Lentil stew pizzas and moonlight walks.
Yes.
And I don't know, and then you just were like, her. Like, I'm not kidding. She literally apparently just went over my profile. It was her. I don't know. I guess I posted good enough to get a relationship.
I was in the mood to try a relationship again.
Yeah.
I wanted a relationship, and I decided you fit.
Thank you. It's still funny to me that I think, like, looking back, I don't think I don't even know if I have a good posting game. I feel like my posting game improved, but apparently it was good enough that you were like, that person.
I can see through your posting game. That's why I chose you.
Fair point, I guess. But yeah, that's how it happened. And this is like, I mean, as you know, usually Sunday was called Survival Horror Sunday, and I can pick that one up again today, even though I feel like Silent Hill F might be one of those games that we probably would stream more than once per week, depending on how much fun we have.
And time.
And time.
And not being ill again like last week.
I still hate that this delayed Outward, even though we just had to wait in Outward. But yeah, so this just kind of aligned. Like on one hand, yeah, Outward 2 at Tokyo Game Show, cool. Also, I guess I can say hi because I know one of the moderators of the show. It's Midas.
Ah.
Yeah, so maybe he sees this. Hi, Midas. Hope you're doing a good work. I can't judge now. Maybe it's gonna be a complete failure. That would be embarrassing, though.
Very sad.
I don't think so. He has good charisma on stage. Yeah. Yeah, that's how we met. And literally the moment I visited that year for Christmas, we were you were like, hey, let's read Umineko together. And this was 2013 still. So like, yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been quite a while. We have actually guessing of rereading Umineko. We are probably more hardcore than most when they cry fans.
Depends on your metric, but sure.
Yeah, I think most people have not read all of it. Or at least once. And not...
I read it at least 2 times.
Yeah. You read it once, then with me. It also... you know what? You know the most hilarious part about that is? Mm-hmm. It was one thing that is, in hindsight, so embarrassing because... so Agonia was actually able to solve the witch's riddle fast. She just figured it out because she was like, oh, is that meant? And she literally, and for very legitimate reasons, thought, yes, gonna figure that out. That's her thing. I did not know the specific thing. Which is kind of embarrassing if you're like, if you have like one of the biggest breadths of knowledge in that field.
It's like if you're into cars in general and know all of the car types that were ever produced, but you don't know the Trabi. That's kind of how.
Yeah. It's still very funny because basically it ended up being that I know a lot of obscure things in that field, like a lot of obscure things. But I did not know that one specific obscure thing.
Why does yours have?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Should not. I think I disabled. No, there should.
It's on. Okay.
Yeah, it's on.
You have something allowed.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably because else it has problems.
Let's compare.
I think some stuff.
You have less.
Yeah.
Allowed than me.
Maybe you will still get an ad. Who knows? They're probably not gonna have shown ad during their show. That would be like the super GAU. Yeah. But yeah, it was very funny. And the moment it was revealed, I was like, oh god, yeah, I know why you thought I should know that. Because like literally for weeks, months even, I was like, how should I know that? This seems obscure. Like, oh yeah. You're right, I should have known that.
But you didn't.
I didn't. I did not know that specific thing. I'm sorry. Big bamboozle. But yeah. Anyway, we're in 3 minutes it's going live, which is gonna
just hope that the output devs don't backpedal on their promises. They promised more permanent injuries, and I want them.
That would actually be very interesting. Yeah, I also want to. Yeah, the backpacks expanded, definitely.
Yeah, more backpacks.
We saw some pictures though. They released. There are orca wolves. I like that. I like wolves and I like orcas. They're gonna be the biggest pet. They're probably gonna be very nice and you can pet them. Definitely.
After you killed, skinned, and ate them, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm very interested in that. And also just
Like if your right arm or something gets disabled and you can't use two-handed weapons anymore,
that
and
would
you
be-
nurse back to health. Your health back, yeah.
Yeah, that would be actually kind of cool. There we
I
go.
like it. The idea, the concept. I wonder how it will work in practice, but
Yeah, I mean, honestly, what I think really managed to balance the whole survival game aspects with just RPG elements really well. Like, there is some friction through survivalist elements, but they're not like, fuck you, die.
eat every 5 minutes or
Eat every 5 minutes, collect your shit. It's more like, yeah, take a zip. It has other benefits as well. It's just...
I would like a stomach. So that I can't fill up on buff food all the time.
Yeah, that is more like ironically, Yakuza.
Yeah, because I did it...
Okay, the thing
Dark
is...
Day... What's it called? Apocalypse Dark Day Ahead? Dark Days Ahead has that. But that also has a nutrition system. Because it's basically Linux the game. And lots of people try lots of different stuff with it without any coherent vision.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have lots of different forks of the game that try different things, and all of them are kind of shit.
Yeah, that's really how you can sum it up to a degree. That's true.
Cataclysm. That's how it's called. Cataclysm. Dark Days Ahead.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we'll see how Outward 2 does it. Right now, I think they really just did a good job.
I will especially like the new player experience when we go in blind, because we don't know how to make money.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Okay. You're a bit ahead of me, so...
Just a tiny bit.
A tiny bit, yes.
Hello and welcome to the PC gaming show Tokyo Direct. I'm Ella Woods and I could not be more excited to be your host today. This show represents a whole lot of firsts for PC Gamer. It's the first time we've ever brought you a show from the world famous Tokyo Game Show in Japan. It's also the first time I've ever hosted the PC Gaming Show. And it is the first time a host of the PC Gaming Show has been paid $3 million. All right, worth a shot. Over the next hour, we'll be spotlighting some of the most exciting games coming to PC.
That was a good
We've
one.
got a
That
lot
was a
lined
good
up.
one.
World premieres, new trailers, and a lot of fun surprises. We'll be taking you right out onto the streets of Tokyo, as well as directly onto the TGS show floor. And I'll be broadcasting our show from right here in our web encoding enabled broadcast vehicle and audiovisual nexus. Truth be told, it's just a van with a bunch of computers in it. It's the same sort of budget constraints that mean I'm only getting paid $4 million. And I think I parked it on a crosswalk. Luckily, I'm not the only one from PC Gamer at the show. While I move the van, let's go to our own Midas Whittaker, who was hitting the streets of Tokyo earlier today.
Hi, El, and hello, PC Gaming Show Tokyo Direct. Today, I'll be your eyes and ears on a tour of Tokyo. And we're better to bring you our very first world premiere of the show than here in Akihabara. The beating, electric heart of Japan's anime, manga, and video game culture. You might be wondering, is Midas just using this opportunity to load up on a lifetime of premium otaku merch? And to that I say, how dare you? I'm a professional here to do a job, and oh my God, look at that Sephiroth statue. I need to buy 4 immediately.
You know what?
Now I've got about 100,000 yen that's got a date with some gacha machines. But first, let's get this PC gaming show started right. Take a look at our first world premiere.
I feel that Sephiroth statue. Oh, Night Dive.
And
Oh, wait. Is this...
And that time.
Wait, is this...
Yeah?
fresh supply returns. Okay, that is already a thing.
New content.
Oh!
Now you have to do it on the highest difficulty.
So should I really do a high difficulty blood run? I guess.
You could tap a while.
I mean, it would be something for a spook stream. Did they actually find the source code? Because that would be interesting. Refreshed. Wait. Kex Internet. Did they find the source code?
That would be cool.
Hello, I am Alex Horn, and weirdly, I'm in an upcoming adventure game alongside some of Britain's finest comedy talents. Check it out, please.
Balak,
Yes, my beloved father.
I need to pass on the Grand Shepherdship before I die.
I'm honored.
Not to you, pathetic lizard tongue.
It's finally mine.
Run for your life!
Uh-oh. I'm going to have to do the whole bloody thing myself now, aren't I?
I hereby claim your civilization for the Terranoid Empire.
I like how it smells of paint and sick.
I would be the one blessed with your arrival.
Surprisingly tight grip for a dead hippie. You grimy little toad.
It's only invasive if you say things out loud in its presence.
Follow me to the cockpit. Quickly, before I die!
Hey, we need more adventure games, and this one actually looks really good. Huh. That was good.
Is it deep down?
Oh. No, that's...
I want it to be deep down though.
Roman dungeon crawler, apparently.
That would be actually nice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Spartan, that's Greek. Yeah, this is a Greek dungeon. Wait.
Okay, not a crawler. Yeah, it's just you're the Minotaur, you're the divine.
I mean, it's a nice idea, but
the trailer could have been such a different thing, which I would like so much more.
I think that's the thing, because like we both like dungeon crawlers, and if someone would have said Romans or Greek dungeon crawler,
co-op dungeon crawler,
we would have probably been like, yes, but you know what?
Probably not a bad game, just not.
It looks very good.
The Minotaur has a man's body and a bull's head because its mum was a human and its dad was a bull. You know what? That fact isn't much fun at all. Minos is coming to us from one of my favorite publishers, the Twisted Minds over at Devolver Digital. Phew. Take it from me, September in Japan can be pretty hot. But if you're looking to cool off, I've got just the thing for you. Get ready for the new Lumen adventure from Hyper Games and bundle up, because it's damn right chilly in there.
Is it Frostpunk?
Thanks, Midas, and hello, PC Gaming Show. I'm Wes. I'm here on the show floor at TGS, and wouldn't you know it, look who I just found. It's RA from Hyper Games.
Welcome to the coziest corner of Tokyo Game Show.
All right, it's the first thing of the day, and I'm already ready to take a nap, but I'm happy to be here. Tell me a little about the games.
This is Moomin Troll Winter's Warmth. It's a sequel to a Snufkin that we did last year, and we're here to have people play it, and also we have a brand new trailer that's coming up right now. You can find the game on Steam and wishlist it if you like it.
Okay.
I never watched Movements. I know that
I saw it sometimes, but
I'm waiting that someone, like that one German studio, actually sits down and makes a wiki game. You know? That looks like the old show. That, I don't know. It should be like, you know, it should be a bit of a base building slash crew management spiel, like game actually. You know, you go out and you have like adventures, but you need to, but you have to keep your crew going. That would be fun. Okay. Sliding is fun. Okay, but what is the goal right now?
Apparently beating up each other and fighting bosses?
I know it doesn't look that bad.
Gathering close, we'll start with a story of magic and greatness, love and glory. I know that you're eager to learn and to grow, but before we start, there are things you must know.
Okay, I'm listening.
Here we go! For starters, you'll need to master defense. That umbrella you have, that makes the most sense. I'll give it some power, enough to be strong, but you must time it right, because it won't hold for long. Use it wisely, time each attack. You should just have enough to keep them all back. Here they come! That was a great start. You're learning defense, but there are situations far more intense. I will show you a trick, but use it with care. It only works once and takes time to repair. The next time you find yourself trapped or surrounded, you won't be helpless, so don't be confounded. If they overcome you attacking en masse, take them all out with one big final blast. Your father and I once saved a whole village. A dragon had come there to burn it and pillage. We fought as we searched for a way to defeat it, and this little trick was the way that we beat it. We saw that the dragon really loved music. Its attacks were in time, and we knew we could use it. The fire he shot was a musical rhythm. It could be defeated if you counted with him. Ha ha ha! Remarkable, Billy! You did it! You really did it!
I mean, there are not enough classic platformers anymore.
True.
Always good to see
I
some.
am definitely ready to bust my way through Billy Bust Up. It's like platforming your way through your favourite childhood movie. Ugh, I love it. While I was reparking the van, I may have gotten caught up in a underground street race. I've never actually drifted, but how hard could it be? Let's check back in with Midas while I take the wheel.
I'm really happy to be on the street and not in that van, especially because I get to show you the remake of this PlayStation 3 classic we've all been waiting for. Take a look at the latest from our friends at Sega.
Still unable to accept it. PS3s are classics.
Okay, there are some classic on the...
They're not old enough yet.
That's...
極みシリーズとの最大の違いは、普通だったらミニゲームとか、追加ストーリーつって追加してた部分をそもそも龍が如く3外伝ダークタイズって形で一本の別のゲームとして切り出して全く別の主人公で違う視点から一つの物語を見れるっていう、ゲームにしたことなんですね。なので、これまでの極みシリーズはあくまでもフルリメイク作品っていう形でやってましたけど、今回はもう新しいゲームをもう一本作って違う主人公と敵対する人間をもう一人の主人公として描いているので、どっちが正義と悪っていうのはユーザーによって感覚は違うと思うんですけれど、メインストーリー上戦うべき相手視点でもう一つの物語を楽しめるというのが今回の最大の特徴になっています。
You know what the interesting part about stuff like that is?
我々にとって PC ゲーマーっていうのは
This could go wrong in a lot of ways.
多分龍が如くゼロ
But like, Ryu Gotoku has such good writers, they can pull stuff like that off.
PC 市場に僕らは龍が如くを出していって、それまではプレイステーションでのみゲームをリリースしていたんですね。しかも日本人向けというか日本語しか対応してないっていう。
Oh my god, what? Oh my, what the fuck is PC Gamer? Jeez, oh my god. The fuck is... Are you fucking kidding me? Like, you should turn off ads. Oh my, someone fucked up. I am going onto YouTube. Yeah. Oh boy, that's
入れられることで今これだけスタジオがやっと大きくなって。
I found it interesting that we made it for PlayStation and the Japanese market was like, yeah, most console players have a PlayStation anyway. Like, that's not just the Japanese market, it's yeah.
But like, I mean, it's good that it's on more one platform actually.
It is good.
Yeah.
The framing just seems off.
一つのスタイル。まあ多分主人公の桐生一馬はいわゆる自分の喧嘩に基づいたバトルアクションをやっていたと思うんですけれど、まあそれから時を重ねるにつれ龍が如くシリーズもいろんなバトルアクションの改良を行ってきて、まあ今作はそのバトルアクションのある意味最新版が入っていると。で具体的に言うとこれちょっとまあ沖縄っていうまあ龍が如く3に出てくる舞台、日本の街ですね。沖縄って
Well, you're far ahead now.
王国って昔言われていて、まあちょっとその独自の文化とかを持っている、まあ独特な土地柄で琉球スタイルみたいな感じのバトルアクション。まあ簡単に言うと琉球武器というか沖縄っぽい。
Okay, that's actually cool.
武器やヌンチャクとかそういうものを駆使したバトルアクションみたいなものが楽しめるっていうモードが新しく入っているので大幅にバトルアクションはまあ新しくなってるって言った方がいいでしょうね。変わってるというよりはもう一新されてます。龍が如く極み3、龍が如く3外伝ダークタイズ9月24日からもう予約開始しております。
You know what? Maybe we actually should get back to Yakuza.
まあ昔の作品ってあま
I
り
don't like the downgrade of the combat systems. Yeah, but you're
なかったりすると思うので。
Maybe Kiwami 3 is better again.
龍が如くの知識がなくても龍が如く3のストーリーっていうのはとっつきやすい入りやすいストーリーになっているのでぜひこのタイミングで龍が如くシリーズを
Zero is like legitimately the best title in terms of combat system.
変わった新しいゲームの体験がお約束できると思いますのでぜひ
Even though they want to make different things with the other ones they made later.
Yeah, it just... I like though that they added a new style, you know, an Okinawan style, fighting style to it. This will probably help a lot.
I've attempted some tough segues in my career, but nothing quite like going from brawling gangsters to a small dog on a bicycle delivering the milk.
Oh, I see. I can't really
I think our
stop.
next trailer will get your stamp of approval. Get it? Stamp. Mail. Those high-level puns are why they are paying me $8 million to host this show.
I hope she gets paid. Okay, that's cute.
Right now it looks pretty awesome, depending on how the gameplay works.
Okay, that's a great idea though. Oh yeah, no, that feels like one of those games for the channel, I would say. Okay, I see, we do a Boku no Natsuyumi reference. Good. Oh, that was called again, but still. Obviously he has fishing.
Fishing is good.
Honestly, it's kind of sad that this kind of genre has always been, you know, radical sport has always been overshadowed by Tony Hawk's, because I think the BMX and SSX games were always better. A bit.
It looks like an extraction shooter.
Yep. And sadly not with, like, the best animations in third person.
You can't just take the name Gravebound and use it for some sci-fi game. That's just an insult.
I mean, it looks pretty much like... It looks very much like it's animated to look similar to Fortnite. Those are probably even Fortnite animations.
Breaking news from Info Blast. A kaiju attack has left employers bereft of 42 staff today. Great news for those who bet on the 40 to 50 casualties bracket.
Ka-ching.
A local cleanup crew is on site, and with the usual lasers and claws of their trade, they'll rip and tear the beast apart until the job is done. However, we journalists must ask the important questions. Should we trust independent cleanup crews to handle these disasters? Is it safe? Can we rely on them? Are they even human beings? And would we not feel safer with a more trusted corporation, such as the one that so generously funds this broadcast? Stay tuned to Info Blast. Scientifically proven to
Visceral cleanup, right?
Of any
basically,
news.
But you need to do it in a right order.
This one immediately.
Kaiju cleanup.
It's like recycling the Starship game.
Yeah. But in that note, I hope they make a crossover with Pacific Rim.
Truly monstrous messes in Kaiju Cleanup. Speaking of Mega Beasts, let's check in with Midas and see whether he's spotted any kaiju of his own whilst he's roaming the streets of Tokyo.
Listen, I know we have our fun, but it's important to remember that Japan isn't some fantasy land. Giant monsters aren't real, and they can't hurt you. All the neon here in Shinjuku might feel like magic, but it's like any other city. Tokyo is a place where people live, socialize, work, and Okay, let's put a pause on the giant lizard. Why don't we take a look at something nice and normal, like a Studio 51 and Swery team-up? We couldn't have one of those wholesome games here? Oh well, let's chat to our friends making psychedelic roguelike Hotel Barcelona.
Rated M for mature.
I have not heard of that one until now.
Well, the game looks not as good as the trailer.
That's the problem when the other Suda 51 game currently in the works is Romeo is a Dead Man, and that one looks fucking amazing. Yeah, this looks a bit rough.
It's your typical deep art style, I would say.
Yeah.
Which is good because it means less work for the developers, but on the other hand...
Yeah. Like... Yeah, I have not heard of that coming.
今回、アクションゲームを作ろうっていうふうになった時に一番最初の自分のキャリアに立ち戻ったんですね。でこのキャリア自体を僕やっぱアクションゲームしかもアーケードゲームから始めているので当時みんながゲームセンターでコインを連続で入れるのに熱狂したような繰り返し何度も遊びたくなるようなアクションゲームっていうのを目指しました。でさらにそのトンバ2っていう、お話も出ましたけど僕がコンシューマーゲームを学んだのはトンバ2の開発者でありもともと魔界村を作られた藤原徳郎さんという方の下だったんですよ。で魔界村の難しさって皆さんすごく分かってると思うんだけどハードコアな魂っていうのがホテルバルセロナにおそらく引き継がれてると思います。ホテルバルセロナが、数多くあるローグライクゲームの中でどういう個性を持っていこうかどういう個性で際立たせようかって考えた時に一番最初に決めたのはバトルにすること。このゲームはバトルゲームであって探索ゲームではないという部分を一番最初に決めました。でその次に繰り返し遊ばせるローグライクにする際によくあるですね死ぬたびに素材とかアイテムとかを持って帰って次に自分を強化するっていう部分だけじゃなくて自分が遊んだ時間、このホテルバルセロナでプレイした時間そのものを次の周回に持ち越していくという
play it this many times before you can actually play it.
Yeah. It's
セイ
like
さんとホテルバルセロナ、今回一緒にご一緒させてもらって、客の立ち会いから一緒にやってるんですけども、
I mean,
やっぱりいろんな思い出があって、
it's kind of weird how he talks about that and the mechanics. I'm like,
告知が出来上がってタイトルが出来
they
上がって、
sound good on paper, but the more you like,
じゃあ内容を詰めましょうって言った時に。
yeah, it's weird that this is like one of those. It just kind of became quite a turn off for me the more I heard about it.
Same.
Which is,
I just have a problem with most meta progression things.
I mean, I genuinely like the idea of, you know, stuff like you unlock new characters, but the idea is that it's just different start options, not
Yeah, that
you
can
get
be.
stronger.
Yeah. I think it's kind of against the quote-unquote hardcore spirit of the games back then, because they were designed to be played through if you were good enough on your first try. The only thing holding you back was experience. Not, please play it 20 times.
Yeah.
Until at least this point, so that you have enough resources to have a shot. It's kind of what bounced me off Hades, for example. That and the hitboxes.
すごい硬派なアクションゲームに仕上がって驚きましたし、このゲームを完成まで導いてくれたセイリさんにもう感謝もありますし、すごく尊敬してます。
Otherwise, I think the concept is good.
あとお気に入りの武器ですけど、一番最初に持ってるスカルペルと杖という武器の
It is a pretty good concept, yeah. It's just, the more, you know, I hear what it's like, this is probably also just not a game for us. And that kind of sucks.
As I said, the kind of meta progression doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
For other people, it obviously works.
僕の好きな映画のシャイニングの
That's true.
奥さんがジャックを攻撃するときに使った武器です。
Blood Refreshed Supply is a remaster of Fresh Supply, which is hey.
Xbox シリーズです。
ぜひすぐにプレイしてオンラインに参加してください。
チェックイン&デストロイ。
But yeah, considering I have not heard about this so far, I don't think this will leave a big splash. Sadly. Yeah.
Hello, PC Gaming Show. I'm Swearing, the director of Hotel Barcelona. It's finally out. I hope you enjoy the behind the scenes of Hotel Barcelona.
Thank you, Slurry. I'm going to get in line and play right now. So back to you, El.
Check in and destroy.
Don't forget, you can add all of the games you're seeing today to your Steam wishlist. Just head over to pcgamer.com/wishlist. Someday, humankind will set foot on Mars. And on that day, I'll say, hard pass. I am not going to Mars. Going to Mars either means getting killed by aliens or eaten by monsters, or, even worse, spending 2 hours watching Matt Damon grow potatoes. There is one great way to visit the Red Planet, though, and it's our next game where rebellious workers are rising up against their corporate overlords.
Oh, Hooded Horse
What side
again.
will you choose?
What?
It's from Hooded Horse.
Oh! But that's XCOM.
It's more than
Wait, it's more than XCOM. Oh, is this Jagged Alliance on Mars?
See? Lots of cool abilities.
That's actually really cool, yeah. That's Jagged Alliance. Nice. Hey, we need more Jagged Alliance likes. Yeah, Hooded Horse really knows what they need to publish, in my opinion. They have a good feeling for that.
Doesn't Clawpunk look incredible? Almost as incredible as all those TGS cosplayers.
Okay, that's Castle in the Sky one is great.
In my homemade Cloud Strife cosplay. But apparently,
there was one as the robots.
Broadcast van full of extremely expensive equipment isn't big enough to fit one measly full-scale Buster Sword. It's fine. I'm fine.
We're still promoting that game?
We're not just all about upcoming games here at the PC Gaming Show.
I mean,
here's an update on a game you've already got. The Mad Scientists over at Tripwire Interactive would like to give you a peek at what's new with the guns and gameplay of FPS Splatterfest.
Are they reworking it now?
3, including one big change based on community feedback.
Are they fixing the game now?
Is this the weird Christian guy gone?
He's long gone. They kicked him out.
Hey everyone, Brian Wynia, Creative Director of Killing Floor 3, and I'm excited to share a look at our first batch of new content, the Rearmament Update. Included in Rearmament are 3 new guns as well as new mods. From various weapon magazines, to new sights, and even barrel attachments. These real-world weapons provide players with powerful new ways to shred Zeds and rip enemies apart.
I think that was a complaint.
Let me guess, they're removing the characters in favor of classes?
It sounded like
We've
that,
also reworked the perk system.
Yeah.
Giving players the freedom to take on Horsine as their favorite specialist, utilizing their favorite perk.
And everyone likes the British guy, so... Yeah, that was a very obvious one. To the point that's like, why was this different in the beginning?
Probably because someone failed upward again.
It's kind of sad if this is a bit the case recently.
Additionally, Rearmament includes a large series of balance changes, performance improvements, and quality of life updates.
Oh, you see the tracers again? Yeah, this definitely looks more like Killing Floor 2 again. You know what? At least they're fixing it. That's like... Okay.
Just mind them.
Spoda.
Not really.
It's it's supposed to be a kind of Spoda.
I know.
Ah, and now you can automate it.
Okay.
I
don't like the robots.
Yeah.
But the next game looks interesting.
It's kind of hard that you can always spoil them.
From the Tokyo Game
Damn you, PC Gamer, not turning off ads. Okay. Are we doing multi-track drifting the game?
Densha Attack, which I'm pretty sure has more trains doing flips than any other game here at TGS this year.
Densha Attack is a new upcoming game which could be described as...
I'm required to play this, right?
Yeah.
Tell me, how the heck did this game come about?
Actually, the story is like, I was like on a phone call, I was playing with the train model because I love trains. In the office as if it were a finger skate, you know, and it was like, oh, this is fun. Like what if trains could flip, you know, could green, could do like any other skateboard trick.
So you're telling me that you did not come up with a train doing kickflips game just so you could come to Tokyo Game Show in a country where people tend to like their trains? That wasn't the goal?
That would be a great excuse because I love coming here, but no, it wasn't actually like that.
Yep.
amazing so far. Like it gains a lot of traction. Like people it sparks a lot of curiosity, right? And it seems like it went a little bit viral on Twitter when it was first announced. So a lot of people are coming that they already knew the game, and it's like, oh, I want to try the demo. So that's a first for us.
A lot of Japanese players too?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. The game's coming out in spring next year, PC and consoles. And yeah, that's it.
Nice. Are you planning to do a Steam Next Fest before the game's out?
We're aiming to do so that players can get hands on the game and try it before they decide.
I will play that demo. I hate how this is a game that's just like, you know, the trailer runs and I'm like, yep, this is gonna be mandatory because I know everyone is gonna be like, hey, yeah, it's the funny train game.
Next step is a good idea that is ruined by a card game again.
We have beef with card games. We have a lot of beef with card games.
Yes. This time they're at least actual cards and not just look like cards but aren't cards.
That's at least something. A lot of them,
but really I'm thinking like those ideas that they're all coming up with would be so much better if it was like, I don't want to say an actual game because that's you know. But anyway, just going in and doing it instead of playing cards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks good, but
yeah, not for us.
Brutals don't just cause pain to those who fall in battle. The ones left behind, they're the reason we fight to survive.
So Souls-like, isn't it?
The camp,
yeah.
The merchants on the road.
You can spot Souls-like from miles away nowadays.
Some have lost everything to the brutals.
Listen to their stories.
Others
shows you somersaulting, slashing someone.
I mean, that's a story to tell. It's like, wow.
Yeah, but you should listen to their stories according to the narrator.
What they need. Because you were the first guardian.
Okay.
I guess that's
the name of the game.
Light lingers. Under Tible's blessing.
Okay.
I'll be waiting for you there.
As an international gaming news broadcaster, having the ability to bring my Steam library everywhere I go is more than just convenience. It's a necessity. And if you fill out our survey, you too could enjoy all the freedoms of gaming on the go with a brand new Steam Deck. Simply head over to pcgamer.com/survey to win. Next up, we've got something special from the publisher of games like the Exit 8, Genosha, and the Momodora series. They're one of Japan's oldest indie game publishers, and today they're giving us a look at 3 exciting new games heading our way. Here's what's coming up from Players.
Spoilers?
Isn't that fine if I at least tell you the genre?
Yeah, yes. Record your movements. Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Oh, that's really cute. Oh, yeah. Okay. No, I am very much down for that game. That looks like a great game.
Is this your new hole?
What? I guess it's gonna be new Square Hole Adventures. Probably not gonna be that hard, though.
I can't just leave her. I don't know how to live without her.
So, Diver, do what you do best. Help Lena remember.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Was? Okay, that looks actually pretty interesting. Okay.
It's just the backpack game again.
It looks kind of interesting.
Yeah. I just seen those systems so many times. Like,
The term cult classic gets thrown around a lot, but here's a new game that's already got cult status. Because it's about building the perfect doomsday cult. But, and I speak from experience when I say this, building a cult following is just the beginning. Don't miss this wild world premiere from Wolfhouse Games.
You know, intelligent human beings should realize that everything has their season.
Well,
Planet Earth is about to be recycled. Your only chance to survive is to join us.
That's a bit happy, but considering how these are usually right-wing Christians.
That's the vibe they're going for, though.
I guess. I know. I like. Okay. Oh, the doomsday is. So this really is just. Actually, this looks very fun, especially since it has co-op. Maybe we should get the group together for that.
Welcome to the end, hero.
Yeah.
When would you like to begin? What fate awaits your past? And what future will you uncover?
Always with these kind of games, they could be real good or real boring.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell from the trailer.
Is this by the people that made Sea of Stars is the question though. Because it looks similar. Probably not. I mean, hey, maybe it's a good game. Who knows? It's like, with RPGs you really can't tell, sadly. It's like...
to remake.
Either you're there for the story, then you kinda can tell, or you're there for the mechanics, then you nearly never can tell.
Yeah. Or you want both, and then, oh god.
And there's
Someone is
who
using
made
time
it, by the
travel
way.
the right way to make a game.
They
filled
showed
with
who made it.
dinosaurs,
Yeah, I didn't think they were that.
Kitsune
Yeah, I don't
and a
think either.
veterinarian from the year 12 million BC. Yeah, there's a lot going on in the threads of time. In fact, I could use a breather. Luckily, even in the bullet train bustle of bright, shiny Tokyo, there's still places to slow down. Feels better already, right? We're going to need it because next up is a big one. here's an extended look at what's new in Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 4.
Ah, that's also gonna be one for us, I suppose.
I still don't like the UI.
Yeah, fair.
It looks really
it looks all a bit off, which is weird.
Yeah.
Capturing power source. The orcs attack! Kill them all! Here we go! Whoa! Tech priest leader sighted. In the Omnissiah's name! Unleash the fury of the machines! Purge them to the last!
Scarabs.
What?
Scarabs.
Ah, I mean you like Necrons.
Yeah, I like them. I like the old ones more than the new ones. But
yeah,
the
we
new
are.
ones are fine too.
We are definitely like 4th edition enjoyers.
Fall back! Do not submit to defeat. Fight to the last. Run them through! Eradicating! Lock shields! For the Emperor!
I mean, it looks good, and I do think King Art Games was like, they made Iron Harvest. That one was shockingly good for a first-time RTS game. Ah.
I mean, the first decision, of course, was what are we aiming for, right? Do we try to do a Dawn of War 1 or a Dawn of War 2 or a mix of the both? Because, you know, we like both of them, but in the end we said no, let's really go with Dawn of War 1. That's our
that's
guiding
the one
star.
thing I'm afraid will not
There are
work.
three major things that we were looking to preserve building Dawn of War
Sync
4.
melee combat.
First off, we wanted to double down and push forward on sync kills. So not only just having synchronized animations between units killing each other, but also synchronized
remember
melee
sync
combat
kills.
through our
They
combat
had
director system.
big problems back then.
Yes,
and I
Talk to a
don't
lot of
think you
people,
will.
You know, what do you remember from Dawn of War 1, or what, you know, made Dawn of War 1 for you? And
If it works, it
everybody was
works.
excited about sync kills, right? Because that was just something that everybody remembered. And so we said, okay, we definitely want sync kills in the game, but could we maybe even make it, you know, more spectacular or something that, you know, 20 years later is super cool. And so we came up with a new system. I think when you do like a new version or reinterpretation of a classic game, the challenge is always that you're not trying to recreate the old game, but you try to recreate the feeling that people had when they played the old game, right? So what you basically want to do is you look at the old game,
you can't bring
ask yourself,
back
okay, how did this work and how
large
did this
scale, because
make
Dawn
us
of War
feel,
was
and
never
how can
large
we do
scale.
this
That is
20 years
true.
later?
We also wanted
But it's not more units than Dawn of War 1.
But it's a great addition.
Large-scale
large scale.
armies and engagements.
Yeah.
There are so many cool factions and so many cool stories you could choose from, and we basically ended up picking the.
I see a rainbow flag.
Because
Yay.
we
Yay.
thought if we do like a new version or like a evolution of Dawn of War 1, you need the Blood Ravens and you need the Orcs. That is just a given.
We worked closely together with Games Workshop to make sure that we got the feel and the look of all factions right. We knew right from the jump that we wanted to make a game that felt true to the universe and to the factions.
We thought about adding the Necrons because we felt that, you know, Necrons were kind of promised for Dawn of War 3 and never came. So it felt like a nice touch to finally give them to the players. There may be a faction that, you know, never had a big role in a Dawn of War game. And there are not that many. Adeptus Mechanicus is definitely like a big and important faction in the 40k universe, and they were never part of the Dawn of War, and so we felt that's a good opportunity to have something new for everyone.
A couple of things that we knew we wanted to bring back were things such as unit upgrades and so on, such as assault intercessors that you just saw with jump packs, as well as hero units. Not making them too powerful, but definitely still significant for a player's army. We also wanted to bring back 4 different factions, essentially, each with their own gameplay mechanics. we somehow have to get this stuff back in the game, but make it like a new version or our version.
Ironically,
And
Dawn
there
of
might be
War
some
Dark
things,
Crusade
you know,
is
that,
still one
maybe
of the
are
best
not,
RTS today.
I
It
choose
is.
from anymore, or that feel,
I mean, honestly,
with all
days,
its
some
faults
years later, and
and
those
flaws.
are the things we said, okay, let's not keep them because it's more about, you know, having a great game today and not recreating a game that was great 20 years ago.
Yeah, like, it is still great, but, like, honestly, this made me much more sure that this was probably gonna be a good game. Especially saying, like, yeah, we put the Necrons in because, you know...
much more optimistic, and still sad
much more optimistic, yeah.
Still sad that the Imperial Guard is not there yet.
Yeah. I mean, hey, King Arts, we're like literally living right around the corner and really big fans. Like, if you need someone to try a game out and give some feedback from the local sphere.
Gods I once revered.
Local as in Germany.
Yeah.
Are no longer just myths.
Okay.
As the mask calls. Gods echo in my soul. I rise and take the sky. Facing the fireflies from the
Okay.
horizon.
I still don't know how this will play out in the game.
I command the dead with loyalty.
Yeah, it's like, is this a single player game? Is this a survival game? I don't
In
know.
the name of divinity, I will remake my legend.
You know, if I could possess people like you can in Soul Mask, I'd head straight to the nearest bank, possess the bank manager, and use his body to open the bank a few minutes early. Then I'd jump back into my own body and get all my banking done without having to wait in line. Ah, the perfect bank job. Now, while we're here at the Tokyo Game Show, we've got our eye out for some true gaming celebrities. And we sure found one. Earlier today, Wes Fenlon visited the show floor and got a chance to chat with none other than industry legend Shuhei Yoshida.
This was Fera, a city of wonder and invention. Here, humans shaped us in their image, gave us life. We inherited their brilliance and their flaws. My kin are no longer what they were, twisted by
VR
grief
game.
and
Looks like
corrupted
it.
by hate.
Hey,
will
I mean,
with hostility.
Okay, here's the thing about VR. I kinda want to have one to try.
Too expensive.
But like, yeah, it's expensive. Like, I think the cheapest I would say to balance is. What?
It seems like a pre-order bonus. I didn't read it fast enough.
Oh god. Like, the thing is more like, you know, PlayStation VR 2 is like 300 euros sometimes reduced. That's still 300 euros. And I know everyone who has VR is like, you need to try it. There's something new in there. Like, okay, but I don't have 300 euros. If you have to spare, hit me up.
Playing Reach is like becoming a movie action hero. I became Nathan Drake, you know, so much excitement and fast movement. I really enjoyed, you know, playing using the bow and arrow and the combat with multiple enemies and multiple tools I can use, you know, even with different kinds of arrows. And I can be very strategic and I can sneak, you know, into the area and, you know,
okay, that's
do
good.
the
You can rip
thing
out the spine.
that, you know, surprise enemies as well. So the combat is really fun. The, you know, freedom of movement and freedom of action in 3D environment has always been a challenging thing to do in VR games because of, you know, comfortability of people playing the game in VR. However, Reach has reached to the level that the, you know, any game players would be able to experience this freedom of movement and freedom of action in 3D, VR 3D environment, and it's amazing.
Honestly, that's the thing about VR. I think they are at the point where they have figured a lot of stuff out that will work in VR, but most people don't want VR right now, and that sucks.
You know, this line of work isn't as easy as it looks. beaming some of the finest previews for upcoming PC games your way is already a very heavy burden. And I've managed to park our broadcast van next to an izakaya with what might be the best smelling skewers on the planet. Every sauce-smeared patron I watch leave
there we are.
is a unique and painful torment. I'll endure this dark journey of the soul, which is more than I can say for the adventurers in Outward 2, whose journeys are full of more literal perils. Let's take a look.
Outward 2 time!
To create Outward, we asked ourselves, what would it be like to live the life of a common adventurer? How does it play out when ordinary people must achieve extraordinary things?
Ah, it looks good!
To us, immersion is much more compelling than empowerment. We let intensity be defined by the calm that came before. A time to ponder. What does it take to vanquish what is bigger and meaner than you? It's going to take everything you got.
Oh god, I love the designs.
New Wendigo.
Yes. I see the abilities again.
Sadly, not much more. But
it's
I'm
in
happy.
summer. Register to playtest? Yes.
Will do.
What?
Will do.
Will do. Ah, it looks really good. Ah, yeah. I like the snow area though. It's so vibey.
You will hear something you will like.
Okay. I love cats purring.
All that home renovation in House Flipper 2 is giving me ideas for a full van makeover. I could knock through the windshield and add a guest room on the hood. I could put a spiral staircase here up to a rooftop pool. And if I remove the engine and wheels, I'll have enough room for a sunken living room. It is going to be the perfect van. As long as I don't need to, drive it. Here's a question for you. If you had to choose, would you rather be the overseer of a utopian society, the star of a musical, or a magical warrior? Well, here's the great part. You don't have to choose. You can be all three in these 3 games Annapurna Interactive revealed in their showcase at the Tokyo Game Show. Our roving reporter, Wes Fenlon, is on the floor at the Tokyo Game Show and got the chance to talk to the Annapurna team.
Honestly, Tokyo Game Show still looks like one of those game show places that you could go to and have a time. Ooh, that's neat.
Hey, we're Yarn Owl, and we're working on Demi and the Fragmented Dream, and I'm Christopher Hoffman, the lead developer.
And I'm Fabian, the lead artist, and we're really trying to make players who grew up with the GameCube era of Okamis and Zeldas, as well as the PS2 era of Prince of Persia and Jak and Daxter, and just writing a love letter pretty much to them for this game.
It feels awesome to be here. We're super overwhelmed by all the exhibits, and it feels really awesome to be a part of it.
Hi, I'm Jason Wishnow, and I'm showing off People of Note here at the Annapurna Interactive booth. It is a turn-based RPG musical, so if you ever felt like the characters in Final Fantasy should really sing and dance a lot more, we've got the game
those
for you.
games need
We're so excited to be
what
here at
better
Tokyo Game Show.
advertisement.
It's surreal to kind of see the come-up of musicals.
I didn't
with
understand you
K-pop
right now.
Demon Hunters and everything else.
I think lots of those games need better advertisement. They're don't really showing what they're about completely.
Yeah, like I think some have good promise ideas, but I don't really get the idea of okay, this is what this is about, really.
こんにちは、三橋明です。
丸光ゲームズのひろこです。今回の私たちが開発しているリートピアの見どころは、楽園と呼ばれるような場所が舞台となっているゲームなんですけれども、そこで出会う人々の本当の幸せとは何かっていうのを物語を通して感じるところかなと思っています。
そうですね、やはりここまで結構長い期間かけて開発できて、ようやっと、僕らの作っているゲームがみんなの人々に見てもらうことができることが本当に嬉しいです。このゲームは心温まるゲームだと思っているので、ぜひプレイしてみんなの気持ちが温まってもらえると嬉しいです。
Sadly, is I can't come by and play, so I would like to have a better glimpse now, reportedly, but there's a cute little fat cat.
But it doesn't purr like the last one.
Yeah. That's sad.
I don't know how they want to make this game work in a...
Maybe it's one of those
It's a poem game.
Oh, that is... I just realized, yeah, now the game is like straight up poison for you.
It's hard to pull off as well.
Yeah.
Child of the future. Forget the lies she filled your mind with. Slaughter your enemies and prove your worth to me.
Next up, good music.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the goal is, but looks okay.
I think it's a kind of a roguelike. So
maybe, probably.
Probably a roguelike. I think they announced that already, so yeah.
So that was the latest trailer for Morbid Metal. I'm lucky enough to be here on the show floor with Felix, the game director at Screen Juice. Tell me, Felix, how's it going today? I noticed a common theme in that trailer was dying. Are people making it out of the demo here in the booth?
Yeah, it is definitely tough out here. I mean, it's a roguelike. We want you to die. It is what it is. But yeah, people seem to really have fun. It's also really awesome to see all these people coming to the booth and just having such a blast with Morbid Metal. I kind of cannot believe that I'm standing here, to be honest. I mean, I started this whole thing in my bedroom like a couple of years ago, and I'm kind of like feeling like a little boy holding this prop right here, and it's a dream come true. So I want to take this opportunity to also announce something really cool.
Let's do it.
So we are opening playtest submission on Steam, so you can register right now and make sure you don't miss it. We're going to have a playtest later this year with some really cool unreleased features that we want to test with you guys and see what you think about it. So make sure you register right now and wishlist on Steam.
Wow, that is some truly intense, combo-driven, bot-swapping combat in action roguelite Morbid Metal. And Speaking of heavy metal, did you know our broadcast van is built from some of the spare parts of some iconic talking vehicles? The CPU.
You know, it kind of sucks that we can't really react to stuff because you're far ahead and I'm far behind.
The spark
It's
plugs
like,
of
damn.
Optimus Prime. I know. You're
Can
wondering what a
react.
vehicle with
Yeah,
all
fair.
those different personalities would sound like.
But like, you
when
can't
it
react when
talks,
stuff
right?
happens because you would be ahead.
Me too.
I like that you talk more.
really wonder.
Yeah, fair point. There's a problem
let's
that
go
I
check
sometimes don't have a lot to say. Okay, honestly,
I'm
the
here at
Japanese temples
Asakusa,
always look great.
a district stitching together ages of Tokyo's history. Here, you can start walking in the modern day. Stroll through the Edo-era vibes of Nakamase shopping stalls and finish your jaunt at the centuries-old Sensoji, Tokyo's oldest Buddhist temple, first built almost 1,400 years ago. Here, you'll find a towering 5-story pagoda, Neo statues, and crucially, fortune slips. If you excuse me, I'm going to see if I can turn my luck around. But something tells me there are more games in your future. Back to you, El.
Did you know that the world's largest spider has a body over 5 inches long, has a leg span of 1 foot, and can eat birds and snakes?
Yeah.
Well,
they're cool.
The monsters in our next game have a nickname for that spider. They
cool.
call it Pee-wee. Just a warning. If you don't like the idea of a game with a whole bunch of enormous, terrifying spiders, you might want to cover your eyes with both hands. And cover your ears with somebody else's hands, at least for the next 45 seconds.
See if they actually behave like spiders.
Okay, I see what vibe you're going for. This is Dino Crisis / Resident Evil vibes. Are you survival horror or are you just boring? There's a spider. I like the idea of big spiders.
I have not seen any of them move like a spider.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Like, I'm arachnophobic, but only if it actually behaves like a spider. Which basically no game does. So, it never triggers.
Huntsman. I mean, the idea is good, but like, again, are you survival horror or are you hide-and-seek horror?
We bring word from the outer regions. Our scouts have returned.
Because the last thing's kind of boring.
So, the rumors were true.
This land is ready for a new beginning. What shall we do?
Sow these lands before anyone else. Reap the fruit of new generations and will last forever.
But our first duty is to protect the people. Instead of taking lands, we should build more on ours.
Is this furries the settlers?
Are ye foxes or are ye chickens? Did you forget we're not alone in this land? What if some other bloke takes it for we do? Strike 'em first and it'll hurt twice as much. We raise our standards and we build a bleeding empire.
No, we must strive for peace.
Our focus is growth.
Because that definitely feels like a lot of later settlers games, in my opinion.
Silence!
Which, no, isn't bad.
This is no time for haste. The path we choose shall forge this kingdom's destiny.
advertisement to their music crew than anything else, actually.
I mean, it doesn't sound bad, it's just...
What would you call a roguelike beat-em-up? A beat-a-like? A rogue-em-up?
A roguelike beat-em-up.
Whatever it's called,
Yeah. I would
Absolem looks awesome. Now, we are speeding towards the end of our show, but buckle up for our big finale. I mean it. Buckle up. I don't care if you're not in a van. Go and find the nearest buckle and then up it. We have got 2 huge world premieres and we are not hitting the brakes until you've seen them.
Eh? Hmm? Okay. I don't know what the point of this is. Hmm.
リカバリーセンターの時から同世代なら普通にあるし、シンジの方がいいけど。シンジ！
純子！
ゼオの方が無難かな。まただ、あの変なかゆみ。薬飲まなきゃ。この建物の人じゃないよね。誰
Very psychedelic horror trip.
Yeah.
That was Don't Lie, and I won't lie to you. It's been an incredible show. We had Tanuki Mailmen and Warhammer Space Marines. We saw Doomsday Cults and spoke with TGS developers. I got scared by a pretend lizard. That's a successful trip in my books. From the streets of Shibuya, this is Maeda signing off. Remember, don't tip your waitress. They don't like that hair. It makes everyone feel uncomfortable. See you in the next show. Elle, back to you.
I mean, if this is wrapping up then, I mean, you're still listening, so...
That is a wrap on our first ever PC gaming show, Tokyo Direct. We hope you enjoyed the show as much as I enjoyed getting paid $21 million to host it. And we'll see you again sooner than you think for the PC gaming show Most Wanted in December. Thanks for watching.
Well then. So, to wrap this one up on our part, I mean, we had Outward 2 and it looks good because it's Outward 2, right?
Although they didn't show much.
Yeah, it's more like, hey.
But I think it's a common theme for trailers nowadays. They don't really show anything.
Yeah, I think that's kind of weird to me because, like, I think the more you show, the more people actually know what they're getting into.
More like action mechanics and stuff.
Yeah. What I would say though, from the ones that did leave an impression, the code simulator definitely looks good because it's bonkers. There's the end of the world actually happens, and there are apparently a lot of apocalypses. And this had multiplayer. Looks good. And what can I say? The train skating game. And the Tanuki game. The Tanuki BMX delivery service game really looks good. That one was like, yep, that's one of those. Okay, I saw the gameplay. I know what this is probably about. Again, hey, the moment you show your game, the gameplay, I understand what's going on, and that's pretty neat, I would say. That's actually very neat if you know what's going on in a game, if you want to buy it. But yeah, and with that, I would say we can wrap this up slowly.
We're going to eat something.
Yeah, we're going to eat something, and we will be back in like 2 hours or so with Silent Hill F. As we said, big Higurashi and Dominiko fans. This one is probably going to go over time, no matter what it takes, because we're probably going to have a lot of fun. So yeah, see you all then. Have a wonderful evening until then, and goodbye.